Yo, what is up guys? It's the one and only Zone back at it with yet another video. Today guys, I have a video that I'm going to be going over talking it out just to show you guys how to get more kills. So what I have recently learned about playing Fortnite, and it's big learning curve because this game does have a huge learning curve. I'm always learning something new. Is that when it comes to aggression, it's not just about getting kills and playing it out, just getting kills and that's it, and just rushing everybody. It is about that a little bit, but it's not crazy about that. It's also about being smart, making smart decisions. So as you see, I jump tilted, I land in the L buildings, as I call them, because they're L shapes. And I went as soon as I started, I get a kill. I just pump him in the face. There's nothing much to say there. But then I know that this guy's in the building and he's fighting another person that landed in that building. So I'm keeping an eye on that building this whole time because I'm thinking, alright, I gotta make sure that he doesn't rush me and I have to know when he does. So right now I'm just gonna farm up and get some mats. Now, mind you, in this whole gameplay, that every move I made, I thought about it a few, maybe seconds, minutes, it doesn't matter. I thought about what I was going to do beforehand instead of just going straight into it, rushing everybody, double ramping, going crazy, you know what I'm saying? Right now I'm just kind of setting up my inventory. What I like to do is I like to do AR in the third slot. That way, if you're a console player, whenever you, okay, so if your AR is in the first slot, right, and your pump is in the second slot, like mine is, right, if you want to use that pump, like if somebody runs up on you real quick, you have to take your finger off of the firing button, and you have to press L1 or whatever it is on Xbox. But instead, I think it's like LB. Is it left bumper? I don't know. But anyway, instead of doing that, I just do I just do L1. That way I can always have my finger on R2, or is it like right trigger, RT? Yeah. So here in this guy, I was just trying to get a quick pump off through the door. I saw that I had the right hand advantage. Of course he did too there, so there was no point. I thought about like building up to his roof and like knocking it down, but then I hear this guy coming. I get a quick pump off on him, and he starts building up really well, and I decided that he wasn't even worth going for at this moment. So I tried to hide here, but then I realized anybody could shoot me from my backside, so I just went ahead and I played it cool. Now I came up here and I hear this guy, he was right down here, and I just had to go ahead and try to get some more right hand advantage going. Luckily for me, he like closed his door, so I played it really easy where I surprised him and he couldn't see me coming through, so there was no opening for him, but there was a big opening for me, being I knew when I was going to open up the door and he did not. And luckily he was just low health. So I just completely got away from those other two guys, those two Omegas. Let them fight it out. I'm gonna come over here and have a huge fight with about three or four people. One of them I don't get the kill for because he takes fall damage, but it's good. So this guy, I decided to jump down on him and take a little bit of his cozy, and I know all of that gunfire is definitely going to attract noise, so I immediately put down a floor up ahead. Now that's just a smart play by me. That's what I'm talking about whenever I say I think ahead and I make a really smart place. This guy, I don't know how his shots got through, but they got through and he was lasering me. So I just decided to, whenever he moved away, start building up on a ramp, and he was just flooring away at my base. And I was just lucky he didn't hit me here because he could have easily killed me. Easily. Well, I was going to place a floor, but it just didn't happen, so I decided to box myself off again and go ahead and get the kill. So right now my adrenaline's pumping. I'm ready for the kill. We have 4 kills going into this one. Tilted Towers is looking pretty good. I'm definitely struggling this game. Now, again, here's something that I think is pretty much common sense and everybody knows to do, but make sure you're drinking the right stuff that you need to be drinking at the right time. For example, instead of popping that slurp and then popping a mini, I pop 2 minis and then pop the slurp. That way I can be at full health, 75% shield. Then there's this guy, he comes up, he's hearing this campfire and he's trying to look for me. A campfire is very easy to locate, so I know he's going to locate me. He starts nading it, and I think he's trying to go for my wall. And I think he's right back there, behind that wall right there, peeking me. but I just go ahead and decide to get out of here. I move away from the situation again, because I know that moving away from a situation whenever you hear, you know, or you just know that there's just too much for you to happen, just move away. Even if you're playing aggressive, sometimes you have to back off. Usually those people are still going to be there. You're still going to have your chance. It's just a better way to get out of there and assess your situation, kind of. So I'm going to go ahead and go over here. I see this guy up here. I try to dome him, but he unpeaks, and he kills the first guy that I was trying to kill. So I come up here, and it is the Omega. I feel like it's the Omega from earlier over at the main building. So I'm just kind of staying up here waiting for him. I got the high ground. There's no reason to go down, especially because of how low my mats are. Unless I know that he is low, there's really no reason to go for him, because it's not going to do me any good at all. So I'm just sitting here waiting for him, trying to see what kind of moves he's going to make. And also trying not to peek too much because I don't want to get sniped. Alright, so I see him move over here, and I decide to get one shot off, and I see that he's white health. As soon as I saw that he was white health, I knew that, hey, I have at least about 100 more health than him, because I hit him for like 30, and then on top of that I have 75 shield. So I do this, and I do this little quick edit. He does get me really good though, so that wasn't good, but at least I got him. At least I got him. So here I decided to switch it up and go ahead and go for the double pump, because I'm really good with the double pump. So we switched to the double pump here, and I know I need to get some meds and I need to heal up quick. So I'm going to find those bandages that the guy killed me, or the guy that I killed, the ranger. He was like a park ranger. I decided to get his bandages, but this guy pushes me, and I'm like, oh no, this guy. So I was just gonna shoot his stuff down, but he does a good job of covering up. I still got him down, and he dies. I don't get that kill. You know, I shot it down, but I don't get the kill. It's whatever, because, hey, free scar. And I will take a scar over a FAMAS any day. That's just personal preference. The FAMAS actually probably does more damage. But I'm going to go ahead and pop these minis just in case. And I see that I only have 32 seconds until the storm closes in. I can start seeing it on my mini-map slowly coming in. So I know I need to find these bandages quick. Luckily, I saw them under these stairs here. Quickly grabbed them, and I went to the storm because I did not have time to bandage up. So from here I'm just kind of looking around. It was really dumb actually for me to be holding up my pickaxe, but I wasn't really thinking about it. I was thinking about the game, but now I switched it over, so we're fine. I was looking for a place to med up so I could be at 50 shield and 75 health. So I'm going to go ahead and come in here to the building I originally landed and just close all these doors. That way that the person who wants to get into me, they have to go through 3 doors, and I'm going to be able to hear all those doors opening before they get to me, and I'll have some time to react. So always close doors behind you if you can, especially if you know you're going to be stationary for a little bit. That's like one of the best ways to have time to like think of anything. Like if I would have left all those doors open, somebody could have easily like crouch walked in there if they saw me coming in, and they could have snuck up on me, and that would not have been good. Of course, that's just a simple thing, but it helps in the long run. So I know I need to book it. I need to make it to the other side of the map. So I'm just going to completely book it, not worry about anything. I messed up here. There we go. And on my way up here, I'm just hoping, do not have another guy up here. Do not have somebody else up here. Do not have anybody fight me. Of course, my prayers were not answered. And then, whenever I get up here, this guy comes along. And he's like, yeah, he's right there, right there. And he did something weird. Like, he did like this weird build thing. You'll see it. You'll see it. He did like this really weird, like, I didn't even know what was going on. I kind of had to look because I didn't really understand what was going on. But so what I'm thinking is he's medding up. You know, he's drinking a shield. He's getting ready for a fight, and then I found that he's in here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and try to get in here. And then I heard him coming back up my way. I pumped him once and I pumped him twice. That's the beauty of the double pump right there. If you're not rocking double pump in 2018, rock some double pump, boys. I'm telling you, rock some double pumps. I'm back down to only 75 health and 1 shield, but I have 3 minis, so I'm safe. But I just want to go ahead. I see that I only have 30 seconds before the storm starts moving, and I'm not on the slow side. So I'm just going to hurry up and try to get to Salty, because the circle is just on the other side of Salty, and then I'm going to med up. 6 kills, only 15 people left. So this could turn out to be a pretty good game. It's not like, I don't know. Like, I hear of some of my friends, and I hear of, like, you know, Ninja and Myth and stuff like that, that leave Tilted with, like, 10 kills. I'm like, I can play as aggressive as I want. I can be pushed by as many people as I want, and it just won't happen. So here, I figured that I'm close enough to the circle that I think I'm safe if I want go ahead and start popping minis. This is not safe. I actually got smacked the last game for doing this. So don't heal up in the middle of nowhere. It's not safe. But I did it anyway because I'm dumb. So here I decided to pop me a big shield. But as I'm popping this big shield, somebody is coming up on my right. So I immediately build. That's one of what you want to do. That's what you want to be your first action whenever you're starting, is you want to build. And I thought I heard him going for the roof, so I went ahead and tried to get the high ground. That way I can look and see wherever he's coming from. And then he's doing something that's very safe right here, and I'm just going to try to knock through it. He takes a little bit of fall damage right there. And I just come down because I know he's weak, and I pop him. The storm is on me, though, so I'm glad this guy had 2 medkits, because if not, I would have been done for sure. So now I'm just worried. My priority is getting to the storm. Of course, I'm not that far away, but I had a little bit of a mess up, and it caused me to lose both my medkits, and you'll see what I'm talking about, where I really should have lost, like, 1. So this isn't too bad of a play, but I don't know why I did it here, because it just forced me into here, and then I decided to go in, and I was like, wait, what am I doing? Don't go in, and then I built up here, couldn't get up on here.
Fuck, whatever.
So, as you can hear him say, whatever, I just decided to keep going. And then I was like, oh, dude, I'm really, really low health. I need to med up right now. And look at my health. Look at my health. 2 health. 2 health. Let me tell you how scared I was whenever I seen 2 health. I did not think I was going to get it off. That literally could have costed me the game. Just making some stupid decisions like that. I see these guys, they're building up. They're having a nice build fight. I'm in no condition to be fighting these guys right now, so I'm just going to let them do the thing. I'm going to go behind a tree, and I'm going to med up because I don't even want to build to get their attention. I'm just going to hope that they don't see me and hope that I'm going to be alright. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just going to med up, which, like I said, that's why it costed me both my med kits. There's 8 people left, 7 kills. I look at the kill feed. I see that somebody was killed with a great fall. So I'm thinking it's this guy right here because he's in a build off. So I advance, and I look for this guy to be jumping down. I see him jump down on that platform that's slightly broken right there, and he jumps down. Now from here, I just go ahead and get a pump off. 42 damage, and then I think I hit like an 8 right there. I did not want him to get the high ground on me, but trees are very hard to counter in this game. Like, it's really hard to see over trees, and I was trying to see what he was going to do. He jumped down for some reason, but he had great height advantage right there. So right here, I just decided to knock him down, and now I suddenly have the height advantage. I built up over one, so he couldn't, you know, build like he was trying to, and then I was going to come up here and shoot him, but, you know, he's a good builder. So here he tries to bolt me with a sniper. I mean, it could have worked though. It really could have. So from here, I was just kind of double pumping his stuff down, trying to get him to, you know, quit. Then I realized, hey, he could easily edit this. Let's not. And then I realized, look where the storm is. We are screwed. Luckily, this guy had a jump pad, again saving us. And I'm looking for him when I see him, and I know he's going to be pushing this mountain, so I just decided to get right into it and push with him. So he makes the mistake of falling down here. Easy pump. I shouldn't have hit him there though. So I'm just going to go ahead, get his materials, get his stuff. I see a legendary shotty. I should have double heavied because that's like the new meta, but I don't know, it just doesn't work for me. 8 kills, 7 people left, and I was like, well, I'm in a good spot in the circle. Let's just go ahead and build up right here. Why not? Let's just go ahead and build onto this guy's base. So I'm just kind of trying to get an advantage. So now I'm looking around, trying to scope people out. Don't see anybody. I didn't even see this guy to the right. I don't know if you caught a glimpse of him, but he's over there. I didn't even see him at the time. I didn't know where this guy was. 6 people left, 8 kills. I'm still looking around trying to see somebody, and I see this guy building this 1x1. And here's what I'm thinking in my head. I could let that sit there and play completely safe, or I can push it, because if I let that sit there and then somebody pushes me on the other side, well, then this guy could see that as an advantage and try to push me on his side too. So I was like, let's go ahead and go for the push early on, because I know that he's going to be trying to push me. I look at the way his ramps are, or the way his stairs are in there. You can tell that his stairs are pointed towards my base. So he definitely is aware that I'm there. So I'm going to go ahead and come around the side and start building up very early on. And I'm going to go ahead and do a wall ramp style. And then as soon as I do this, he's just completely confused. And sorry about that. And he just completely gets confused. He doesn't understand. He doesn't know where I am. And it's just a GG for him. He doesn't even get a shot off on me. 9 kills. There's only 3 other players on the map except for me. And so now what I'm thinking, what is the smartest decision? There's somebody probably in that 1x1 over there by north, right there. There's probably somebody in that 1x1. I'm going to slowly push that if I can, because I know that he is in the circle and he definitely has the biggest advantage out of everybody. It looks like the other 2 players, they're kind of weak because they're not doing anything. They're not building. They're not, pushing nobody. And then this snipe comes from, dear God, I don't know where. I thought it came from this tree right here, really, but now that I look back on this gameplay, it probably came from that guy up there. But I did not see who it came from. I just had no idea. So I go ahead and I build up, and I build this little wall roof thing on top of me, that way nobody can jump down from the mountain up in front of me. And I go ahead and I look again, and then I hear this guy move, and he's right here. Now, this guy was a terrible player. His loadout was so weird. He didn't have like a real AR, and he had 1 shotgun. I feel like if you're this late into the game, he was the 4th player alive. If you're that late into the game, surely you have something. But I'd have to go back and see how many kills he had. Maybe he didn't have any kills. Maybe he just landed somewhere weird and played the game safe. Well, there's nothing wrong with that, but this is just not what we were going for. So here I'm going to go ahead and continue to push this guy, but then the second player comes up. So I go ahead and get 2 shots on him, and boom. He's done, and I lost barely any health. I go ahead and cover up because I'm guaranteeing there's somebody up there in that base right there. You always want to cover up. Even if I'm playing as aggressive as I am, even if that player sees I'm playing aggressive, cover up. Cover up, cover up, cover up. I cannot stress that enough. I mean, the amount of times I've been killed where somebody hasn't covered up. Now, this is when this guy reveals that he's in that 1x1 by almost smacking me. And so I'm like, alright, I need to start building. This guy could be an issue. So I'll start building up, just trying to see if I can get an easy pick off on him. And I'm thinking, there's no way, I'm going to try it though. No, just couldn't. So I'm going to go ahead and rush up again, because again, he has the circle advantage. So I'm double ramping and I'm covering up really well, making sure that he can't. But he got my other side of my ramp, so I'll put that stair there, or that floor there, so he couldn't. I said floor. I'll put that wall there so he couldn't, and I'm just trying to match his building. So here I see him building up, and I'm going to make sure that he doesn't get to build up. And he gets this ramp off in time. So I'm thinking, alright, he has a 1 height advantage on me, but he's peeking hard. Double headshot, and then his health is gone. And that's how we win the game. If you guys do enjoy these smart, aggressive play styles, comment in the description below. I can easily go through more of these and just break it down step by step, what I'm thinking, what I'm doing, and hopefully make you guys a better player. This is Zone. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.